Hey, hey, hey. Just trying to figure out why this is so high. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Cancer lady. Hey, Cancer lady. This was requested, and I hope it resonates with whomever clicked on this. I don't really do monthlies. I get my guidance through many sort of ways, so you might be unfamiliar with how I get guidance. This is a different kind of channel, so I hope that either way it serves you, and that you're not freaked out by how I get my guidance. Okay, Cancer lady. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you to Really? This is raw. So I'm trying to figure out what message they want me to deliver, what message I'm supposed to deliver, and to whom. Because I know this ain't gonna be no one shot. It's gonna be a pick card. You gonna pick your guidance. I don't wanna do 4 people. I just wanna do... If you're not resonating with these numbers, then potentially this is not the message for you. So, totally fine. I will see you next time if there is a next time. Okie dokie. I will be starting with number 5. Hey, Cancer lady number 5. How are you? How are you, honey? Let's see what your guidance is for this month. May 15th through the end of the month. The last part of May. Oh, buddy. I know you not. That's what you gonna do. Oh, that's interesting. I did my personal my personal card pull today, and 2 of these cards came out for myself, so that makes sense. Alright, Cancer, don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. I'm getting the message. I get it. You might be pushing something. Maybe you've been pushing something for a while. Don't. So whatever the situation is that's coming in the later part of the month, or something that you've been doing for this past month or time in your life, or whatever it is, like, stop pushing it. Like, go with the flow. What was interesting is the Magic Stream came out and Dry Desert came out. So you might be feeling like it's that you have to push, and in a way you do, but in a way you don't. So I'm so happy that I did my pull before doing this, because this makes sense in this position. Firstly, you got the Magic Stream in Wonky. You got Dry Desert in the upright. You got One Ring Circus in the upright, and you got Follow the Leader in protection. Okay, you're pushing against, like, okay, the Magic Stream talks about everything is connected, right? This is a stream of consciousness. This is a stream of the collective, whatever. Like, your stuff is in the stream. It's in the stream. To me, this is a really good card. Like, it means whatever it is that you're wanting. To me, what it tells me is that It's coming, it's on its way, it's happening, you're in it. It's just you're starting to push. Maybe things were going with the flow, maybe things were going decently, and then you're like, no, I have to do this. I have to be the one to do this. If I don't do it, it won't happen. This card in this position says, yo, 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 baby, little mama, breathe. Like, just sit in the stream and just be with the moment. So if you're having a conversation with somebody, or you have to talk to somebody, or you want to make amends, or you want to do something, like, yeah, right? But just don't, you can't map out the steps. Like, you've tried and you maybe have, but like, map out your steps, sure, but like, throw them, like, burn them and throw them away and just go with the flow. And I know that's really hard to hear. I might have to read this because it has a really good message for that. Like, be like go with the flow of the thing. So if it's if for I got this card and it was in relation to um someone who I recently reached out to. And at first it was like this, and then it came out like this, which is a gentle protection warning for me to be like, okay, look, you have your plan. Okay, you're talking to this person, you have your plan, you have your script of what you want to say to them. Cool. Don't jump the gun. Like, don't jump to try and make that happen. Like, just enjoy what it is right now in the present. Enjoy reacquainting. Enjoy getting to know each other again. Enjoy getting to know whatever this thing is for you. Like, just be in that present moment and trust that you'll go with the go with the flow. And you might even be surprised by how where you land might even be a much better position for you to say what you wanted to say or do what you wanted to do. Now, obviously, the Dry Desert comes to me to tell me that you're feeling like things aren't moving. You're feeling a little, I don't know, stuck, or like you've been doing it for a while, or um in this position it really kind of says like your query is dry. Like, whatever it is, like, this is, you ain't, like, now is not the time that you're going to get it. Now is not the time that it's going to necessarily happen, but this is the time for you to become resilient in whatever it is that you need to learn in this space. Whatever it is that you need to be digesting or taking into yourself. It's, to me, I feel like it's going to come to fruition. It's going to come to a head. It's going to flow upright, because this isn't the stop or anything like that. I'm really glad that these came out together, because on the one hand, this is like a magic stream overflowing with water, and this is like a dry ass desert. Ain't no fucking water here except for those two like little cactus in the background, and Lord knows how much water they have. But either way, whatever it is right now, efforting it is not the way to go. Efforting it is not the way to go. Follow the leader in protection. I got that today in the upright. I feel like I might have to read what that means, but it might be like you're not following your intuition. Something inside you might be saying stop, and you might be really having a hard time with it, because I am seeing quite a bit of water. So like your emotions might be running wild, and you're really like pushing and efforting and really want to be, I think you do want to be resilient, but there is a call for you to be resilient. There is a call for you to be kind of alone in a certain way. Like, solitude didn't come up, but there is something about you having to be alone and like independent. Not alone, but like independent, and really trusting what's in your heart. Trusting what's in your heart about the matter. It's not going to be resolved. Just kind of be where you are. Like, even in the One Ring Circus, she's on water. So let's say that she's actually a miniature little lady and she's in the magic stream. She's in the magic stream. She just is having to say goodbye to efforting it and just going with the flow on this rock, this pebble. Let me see what other guidance is coming through for you from the guidebook. I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. Yeah, you're kind of free, probably. I have strings, I got no strings on me. Because here with the Wandering Circus, she's like leaving something, and she's going off on her own. in the dry desert, she's also on her own. So I am getting a sense of like independence, aloneness, and you're maybe doing something out on your own. It's your first time and you're feeling unsure because the follow the leader card is in reverse. This kind of tells me that like you're doing okay. Like you're doing okay. Just don't excuse yourself from efforting it too much. Like do what you can and then just go with the flow. Like go with the flow. And I feel like maybe you haven't been going with the flow or you've been pushing against the flow. So go with the flow, number 5. Um yeah. I have strings. I got no strings on me. You don't need those strings, honey. You're gonna do well. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Just right now is not the time to be pushing nothing. Right now is the time for you to um flex them muscles, flex those growth muscles, become resilient in yourself before moving forward. That's what this time is for, and I believe that's actually your guidance. Like that's what this time is for you to just still really flex your inner muscles, your inner strength for whatever is about to come. Because once that stream comes, honey, hey, look. Let's see. I just saw right the wave. Yep. The One Ring Circus says independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. But don't push it, right? Like keep going, but don't push it. Right now you're in a dry desert phase, but you are going to reach that cactus. Like you are going to reach some water. Just funny because there's so much water here too. So I'm sure you're in your feelings. Like I'm sure you're really emotional about this, which is totally valid. Totally valid. Totally valid. Also a little lost. Like, is this really like did I do the right thing? Is this really where I'm supposed to be? Like, where did I go wrong? You didn't go wrong, honey. You're in the flow. You're in the flow, boo. If you needed to hear that, you're in the flow. I feel like you did need to hear that. You're in the flow. Um, Tell me something. I have strings to do. I ain't got no strings on me. I hold it every the dry desert says dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. What I was saying earlier, is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Yeah, I feel like that's probably something that rings true for you. Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after a consistent effort you reach the oasis you're searching for. And it is coming. Like I'm glad I read that. That really reiterates this message of like you're in the flow. It seems like you're not, but you are. Just conserve your energy. Don't push against the stream. Just go with that flow. You've got this. What you got for us, follow the leader? Okay. In this position, it does say kind of like stand up for yourself, though. Like going with the flow doesn't mean laying down and having things walk all over you. She's still standing. She's still walking towards it, going with the flow. Like you're still looking around in your surroundings. She's still also looking around. Um, the follow the leader card I think is like follow the flow, but at the same time like don't abdicate your role. It says it's a gentle push to get up and take the lead. So if you are kind of like flowing aimlessly and you're just punching everywhere with the opportunities that are coming your way, that's a call for you to really, I think, for you to state your intention and stand in your truth. I think it is for you to stand up for yourself. I believe I said that earlier, and really claim your role as in whatever adventure you're embarking on or whatever thing that you've been trying for. I have to finish this number 5. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Keep your light on. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Um, I'd like to see you in the comments if you feel moved to. Okay? Alright, honey. I'll see you next time. Hey, number 3. Hey, number 3. How are you, honey? Hey, Cancer number 3. Right? Hey, Cancer number 3. Mumbo number 5. Okay, Cancer number 3. What's Cancer number 3? What's Cancer number 3's guidance this month? You know what I'm asking. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. I have strings. What's up with that? I got no strings on me. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, multiple cards. Yeah. Alright, fine. That's fair. Details, and protection. Intention right behind details, and protection. Hiding. Are you hiding your intentions, number 3? Stuck in the mud. This feels good in the upright. I'm just gonna leave it wonky. Moonlight and protection and sacred pool. Alright, Cancers are needing to go with the flow this month. That's what I'm getting here. Y'all need to be going with the flow this month. Yeah, you gotta be where you're at and get in touch with yourself and set the intention for what you want, because what you want wants you. You're stuck right now, but that's, if there's a stuckness in your world, that's okay this month. Like, there's some, like, have fun in it, like learn something about yourself. Don't lose your joy in it. You might be torn in 2 ways, and so you just keep going round and around and around trying to, oh, this or this or this or this or this or that. Definitely, like, do your best to set your intention, but go within. Like, really take some time to go within and ask yourself and enter into a dialogue with yourself over whatever it is that you're stuck on or whatever it is that you have to ruminate over. And remember that whatever it is that you want in the world is what you're going to get. So if you're getting more stuck, if you're getting more pulled intentions, getting more pulled paths, that's because you're pulled on the inside. So the more that you reflect on what you want, more of what you want will find you. The sacred pool does talk about embodying and being a reflection of your world, and your world being a reflection of you. So if you don't know what you need to work on, look around you at the world and see what's going on in your world, and then see how that is going on inside of yourself, so that can be the point of entry for you to go into yourself and start having that dialogue with yourself and saying, okay, number 3, like I'd say, okay, Luce, what's good with this confusion? Why are you confused? And you just get really honest with yourself. Why would you not be honest with yourself? That's the silliest thing ever, to not be honest with yourself. And true, if you don't know, you don't know, and move through that. When I'm giving guidance, I have to say certain things in order to get to the next point. Like, I just have to. When I sing in guidance, it's guidance coming through. I have to finish the song in order to get to the message. Like, it's one step at a time. And it's the same thing with life. Like, if you don't know what you want, fucking just say to yourself, like, self, I don't know what I want. And don't judge yourself. Just sit in that and feel free and hold yourself in that space, right? Whatever that is, I don't know, I'm stuck, where are we going, blah, 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 like, what is it that I really want, like, whatever. Details is here to, first off, there's a lot of magic in your world, by the way. There's a lot of magic in your world. That's really cool. There's a lot of magic in your world. Anyway, details says, leave the details for next time. It's not time to be a perfectionist. Right? Hold on. I forget. I believe so, though. It's not time to be a perfectionist. Right? Yeah. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. And by God's grace, honey, intention was glued right behind details. So whatever your intention was, if you've been trying to get it absolutely fabricatively blah 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 perfect, scratch it. Scratch Scratch it. Perfection is not the way to go. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already as you are. The details card challenges you to accept things as they are, being stuck in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage with it. Without any expectations. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. So, number 3, this one is fairly straightforward in terms of what's coming for you in May. Whatever, I believe this is it's all really great, actually. I'm so glad you watched this, because this is going to flip things for you. If you've been hard on yourself, if you've been hard on where you're at, like, it's not been helping you, has it? It's not been helping you. So go within, see why you're so hard on yourself, and really engage in an open dialogue with yourself over that. And set your intention, whatever that intention is, in whatever area of your life, right? I don't know what that area of your life is, but in whatever area of your life, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And this whole being perfect, trying to make the most perfect moves, I get it. But at the same time, it's saying that this moment right now in your life, this stage of your life, this phase what you're in, perfection be damned. Perfection be damned. Perfection be damned. Yeah. I'm gonna read for you the Stuck in the Mud, because it's been looking at me this whole time. I just saw the commitment. So you might be getting what you want. Just yeah, perfection be damned. Might not come in the way that you expect. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. Ain't that the truth? In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you into even muddier places. This is a time to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. See, it's not the time for perfectionism, but clarity will come later. I love that clarity is in there. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you will be out of the mud. But for now, know that Spirit has a plan for you. This was also, it came out in the reverse, so let me read that as well for you, because this rings true. It says, when this card comes out reversed, it reminds you that you're stuck due to your obstinate desire to get what you want when and how you want it. That perfectionist intention, right? Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't for you right now. Didn't we talk about that a little bit earlier? Or take a moment to observe where you are, then step out, wash away the dirt, dry off, and find other things to do. A much better adventure awaits you. That might be harsh for some, because I know that was a harsh message for me to hear. But really, it comes from a place of love. Like, stop, dust yourself off if you need to. But if you need to be stuck for a little bit longer, just have that conversation with yourself over whatever it is that you need to have that conversation over. Okay, number 3, I bid you adieu. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you in the comments or whatever. Let me know what's going on. And if you would like a private reading, personal reading, the information for that is in the description box. Scroll all the way at the bottom of the description box, or go to the About section of the profile. Keep your light on, number 3, and good luck, honey. I really should have written down those stamps. That would make my life so much easier. 12 signs. Jesus Christ. Each one 3 readings. That's gonna be good. Alright, number 7. Hey, number 7, how are you? How are you, Cancer number 7? So let's find out what your guidance is for the rest of the month, yeah? Month of May. I got the month of May. Ooh. it's cold outside. Are you trying to come out? uh, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh, ooh. I'm not sure if this is yours. Man, this does not feel right. What are you doing to me? I'm gonna put you back in. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Ooh. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, Come Together's trying to come out for you. So whatever it is, it's gonna come together. Man. Cancer's this month. Fuck. Oh man, this is I may as well have done a general reading. Like it's not funny. Number 7. Honey. Oh, there's so much to be said. There's so much to be said. This is really good for me, actually. I appreciate it. Can we have one more card, please? So here's the thing. I feel like Cancer is going to watch this whole video. And if you are a Cancer who watches whole video, then cool, because y'all are getting essentially the same message from a different angle. Number 7, I will not stiff you of your message, but I'm speaking to the people who have watched this whole thing. In fact, I am talking to you, number 7. If you want, you can watch the other ones too, because clearly my guidance is trying to tell me that the sign, no matter whether it's 1, 2, 3, whatever, pick a card, they're going through the same thing, and that is just astounding to me. Fuck my life. This is so awesome. Okay, honey. Number 7, boo. You got education. You got Dragon's Lair. You got Slow and Steady in the reverse. And you got Mountain. So, the general theme that I'm getting, and I think the other card was most likely for you too. Just if I think of the other Cancer readings, I think, wow, I am astounded. What you want is coming. Just what you want is coming. Just stop efforting. Number 7. Stop efforting. There is a blockage. There is a blockage. There is a blockage. You can choose to climb the mountain. Fucking, you need to. Okay, number 7. If you just pick this, cool. If you're straight, fine. But if you want to watch one, like the first one, 5 or something, go ahead and watch all of them, because this is y'all Cancers are going through the same thing. Wow, I am astounded, mind blown. This Mountain card talks about there is something in your way. If you want, you can climb it. Just take it slow. Slow and motherfucking steady comes out. Like, take it slow. Don't effort it too much. Like, and by that I mean, like, don't go like, conserve your energy. Just take it a step at a time, a step at a time, a step at a time. Which is what I said in the previous reading. And also, If you want, though, what you could do is just take the stream and go around the mountain. Just go with the flow of the stream, and rather than climbing the mountain and getting to the other side or to the promised land on the top, because there is a promised land, number 7. I'm telling you, Cancer, there's something coming for you that's it's going to work out. It's just for now, like during this month period, baby, it's not like this month period is not it. I would say when I hear that message where like what I want isn't coming and during this month period or during this like energetic vibe in my head, I either work on shifting it, or what ends up actually shifting that vibe for me is the fact that okay, fuck, nothing's gonna happen anyway, so let me just chill the fuck out. Why push? Why push? If so, why push? Why push? That's like when you order food at a restaurant and then you keep badgering your waitress or your waiter, when's it coming? When's it coming? Like it's coming. It's just not it's not gonna come for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. This is your 10 or 20 minutes. Just chill out. Um, or, I mean, if you want, you can effort it and you will get there. It's just, you could do that, or you could just follow the stream, which is the stream of consciousness. The magic stream showed up in the first reading. Um, just go with the flow and you will end up around the mountain. So right now there is an obstacle in your way. And go slow and steady. That's really been the message. You education says you can't, like, embrace not knowing, and this speaks to what number the previous number was going through, which was going out on your own or whatever. Like, just embrace not knowing. And I know that's really hard to hear, and I know that that's tough because I don't like that. I read cards, for heaven's sake. I like knowing, and I've had to tamper myself. And you have to just kind of embrace not knowing. It's sometimes a really beautiful place to be, to just trust that God's got you. Like, really, you know, your will be done. Dragon Slayer. Oh man, you're going through it. You really want whatever it is that you're wanting. I'm gonna read the book about this because you're always protected and divinely directed. So the Dragon's Lair says, you have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you will be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is a greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Number 7, I really urge you, if you are watching this, you have the benefit of me being able to say, okay, watch the previous 2 readings, because they will make sense to this. This is a culmination of those, and if you're not going to, my the guidance that's coming through for you is there is something in your way. You are about to embark on something that might be scary for you, something that's new, either in relaxing or the thing that you're going towards is scary and whatever. But whatever it is, it's gonna be okay. That's what I'm getting with the Gentle Gardener. That's what I'm getting with the other stuff that from the other readings. So it's gonna be okay. Plus the mountain here, there's the Golden Palace at the top, so it's gonna be fine once you get to your mountaintop. Once you get to the other side, like whatever it is, it's gonna be fine. Just take it slow and steady. Pushing too much effort, like doing too much, forcing things is what I mean, is not the course of action for you for this month. Okay? I hope you're alright, honey. I appreciate you watching and stopping by and showing me that I can actually do a general reading for everybody rather than repeating myself. That was really something that I was at odds with within myself, of doing monthly readings. It just didn't really feel right for me. But since you're the first one that I did it for and the message was essentially the same thing, I can spend more time on one thing or spend less time and give a richer, I mean, I think I give pretty rich guidance anyway. But thank you for listening to me, number 7. I hope you got what you needed. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that you take what you needed from it. You're doing well, okay? Just slow down. Don't push whatever it is yours, it's coming. It's just, this is not the time to push. It's just not the time to push. Keep your light on, number 7, and look at my